It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
No big problem with it.
All right. So going into this fight, you're saying that you have no big problem with him. What is the prediction that you have going into this?
Okay, right, guys. I know I have 0 KOs and a pillow fist, but I think this will be the one where I knock him out. I think this will be the one. I think a late knockout lap.
You believe that this is the fight that you get your first knockout in, and that this is going to be the start of the knockout era for Rubio Viviano, if I'm correct.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
All right. And going into this fight, you are on a decently sized main event here, one of the biggest EU fights in boxing data. How do you feel to be under Nelson Moray and Canal Alvarez?
I'm happy for Nelson, but to be completely honest with you, where's my main event? You know, I've been on co-main after co-main. I've won every other co-main. You know, I think I've had like 2 back-to-back co-mains and I won them both. When's it my time to get, on the top on that main event?
Yes. All right. Well, Rubio, so once again, I did say that your opponent is not here. So kind of got to ask you the questions that's going to push you to put yourself out there with the fans. So going into this fight, you do have 0 knockouts. Your opponent has 3 knockouts, right? That means there's a huge difference in the power. How do you feel with channeling that? It could be said that he has more power than you.
Yeah,
what do you
honestly,
bring to the table that can beat your opponent?
I mean, he may have the power, but he's not going to touch me in that fight. You know, my movement, I'm too quick, I'm too fast. He's not going to be able to touch me. I'm too slick with it. He's not going to be able to land on me. That's how I'm going to counter that power of his.
And then with that, we did see you kind of go against someone who was a power puncher in Black Yoshi, and he did catch you coming in with that overhand. You did manage to win that fight, but are you worried that going against someone with a little bit more power than Black Yoshi that you may fail this time and not be able to get back up?
Do you mean Bobby?
No, Black Yoshi dropped you with a right hand overhand. Do you not remember it?
Wait, when was this?
Did he punch you so hard? No, this was 10-5, 25, my guy.
Wait, which promo is this in?
Black Yoshi, man.
Black Yoshi? I think you got me mixed up with someone.
All right, brother. Well, like I said, man, your opponent is not here, so once again, I had to do speaking for him,
Yeah.
Is there any skills that worry you about your opponent?
No.
And why is that? Why is it that you're so calm?
Because I just know I'm going to win. That's why I'm so calm. This guy, as I've said this, he's just a stepping stone towards that belt. That's all he is.
Well, when fighters get too cocky, don't you believe that they start to slip up then and there when they go against someone that they think is not going to have the win,
Yeah, that's true, but I just know I'm gonna win. That's not the case with me. I'm gonna win. There is no losing.
No losing, brother. All right. Well, listen, Ruby, I don't want to keep harassing you, man, about this right now. So we're gonna come back to you really shortly. So stay tuned. All right. We're gonna switch it off now to Black Yoshi. All right, Black Yoshi, come up on stage when you're ready. All right.
Yo, what's up?
How are you doing, Black Yoshi?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
All right, so your opponent is also not here. The whole B-side did not come up today. What's your thoughts on that?
CJ has not spoken like a bit. I don't know what's going on with him.
And
I don't know if he's going to duck the day of the fight or if he's actually going to show up. But look, if he shows up, good for him, even though he's got the advantage on me because it's in his hometown. So, like, yeah, if he shows up, he shows up. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
And also like to say some things about you here. So you are a fighter that goes into this fight being really skillful. You are 3-0 in this league. Along with Rubio, you do both have 0 knockouts. Is this the fight where you score your first knockout in?
Well, I hope so. Every opponent that I've faced in Romag have just ran, except for the one knockdown that I got on Leroy, my last fight. But like, you don't talk about that fight. That fight was shit by me. So like, yeah.
And brother, so I completely hear what you're saying there. And is it anything that's worrying you about your opponent going into this fight?
That he was an officiated champion, and that's about it. So
And
like,
how do you manage to channel that going into this fight?
well, just every other fight, I guess. Like, I'll go in there, like see what their style is for a round or two, and then I'll figure them. I can't even speak. Figure them out.
Is the reason that you cannot speak is that you're kind of nervous for the fight, or are you running out of cardio? What is it?
I just don't have a lot of time left, as I told you in DMs.
All right. Well, Black Yoshi, since you don't have a lot of time left, I'm not gonna keep holding you up, you know. So, want to get to some kind of.
Could you tell a TP Ico? Keeps asking me.
All right. And then so I want to ask you a few more questions here before we let you go. You know, after this fight, do you plan to use this fight as a stepping stone to Glory and Row magazine?
Yes. I hope once
And
I win this fight, me versus Canal Alvarez will be booked for a belt, because that's the fight I'm
and
looking for.
who do you plan to go against?
If I win this fight,
Mm?
if I win this fight against CJ,
Yes.
well, he'll Alvarez, I guess. That's the fight that I've been asking for a bit now.
All right. Well, Black Yoshi, thank you for your amazing time here with us in Row Magazine. We are really pleased by you showing up and everything. We cannot wait to see
Yep.
you on Sunday night. You know,
Well,
throwing it out.
I hope CJ rocks up on the night of the fight. If he doesn't, then he's a bitch.
All right. Ladies and
Alrighty.
gentlemen, now coming to the stage, we have Nelson Murray. Nelson Murray, how are you doing today, man?
Mate, I'm fucking bored though. This Canal's a fucking bitch. This shit, I expected this, but I'm disappointed. If I'm honest, I'm so fucking disappointed.
Yeah, he was in VC with us earlier today, and
Yeah.
we did get a little bit of words out of him there. You know, we were expecting him to honestly come out, but throughout this whole event process, he has been kind of a disturbance a little bit and kind of just a nuisance. Now, going into this fight, are you worried that he is doing all this out of a kind of scheme to get you worked up or to get you not to focus on his style or thinking that he's not training or anything?
I think he's doing this because he's scared. I genuinely think he knows he's not winning. This is the biggest fight he's ever had. He's never had a fight bigger than this. He's never fought anyone with my kind of reputation, my name. And it's scaring him. He doesn't know how to deal with it. So the only way he can deal with it is by just ignoring it. And that's about it. That's what I think's going on.
Nelson Murray, we have one of your previous opponents from a fight that happened a long time ago tuning in right now. We're going to bring him up on stage so we could ask you a question.
Okay.
Here.
Okay.
Yo,
Jaden Eubank, welcome to the stage.
yo.
All right. Is there any question that you could ask Nelson right now going into this fight with Canal Alvarez, or any statement that you want to make on Nelson?
Yeah, wait, before I ask, Nelson, this is your retirement fight, right?
Yeah.
Airborne. So, we know that your style is very like defensive and you move away a lot. Seeing that this is your retirement fight, are you gonna change that up to try to get a knockout in your last ever performance?
I don't think I have to change it up. I think Canal is actually that shit at the game. I think he's that shit at fighting. I think I can knock him out with running. I don't rate Canal highly, especially considering he's not showing up to anything. I don't think I got to change it. I think I'll knock him out regardless.
Yeah, he seems very
All right.
scared.
Now, Nelson.
Yeah.
So you did just receive that questionnaire from Jaden Eubank about Canal Alvarez. Now I want to ask you a few questions. When he was in the VC with you, he did mention that you had some previous words with him. He has beaten someone at the start of his career who was 0-3 in Road Magazine. His
Oh, yeah.
resume is not really the best of the best. It is kind of, some throwaway fighters there. Is there any part of you that says that you're not fighting someone on your level for your retirement fight, and this is kind of like a Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor type of pad to get you finished up with your career?
When I look at Canal, right, and I look at who he's fought, his best win was a title contender in Uriel. And Uriel, let's just be fair, Uriel is fucking shit. He's terrible. Canal went to a very close decision. Now, I watched that fight back. That was a very close decision. That was like 7 rounds to 5 for Canal. And he's just got dominated by Saul Barrera, who's not even that good either. So I don't even look at Canal as an issue. I think he's just someone there. He just exists, to be honest. He's just there to be put down. That's
And
just about it.
going into this fight, it has been some documents that have been being released that Canal Alvarez is not even Mexican and that he is stealing from
Yeah.
the culture in order to help promote himself. Is there
Yeah.
anything going on with that in your mind where you feel as though you need to save the Mexican heritage from a guy like that?
Absolutely, that's why I got this umbrella. That's why I got the Mexican T-shirt on. Man, I'm coming to put away this fucking colonizer. We fucking colonizer Lenny. I ain't letting Lenny take over Mexican boxing. He's from fucking Manchester. I think. I don't know. He's got like 5 different accents. Part of me thinks he's from fucking Maidaville. Part of me thinks he's from fucking Manny. I don't know where the fuck he's from. I just know he's not Mexican.
All right. Well, now also going into this fight, when we were speaking in VC with you both earlier, he has made comments at you, basically kind of mocking the fact that you did not have a important role of a father figure in your life. Has that tuned up the fight for you anymore? Has that made you want to go at him even more, get a little bit more angry with him, get a little bit more aggressive, aim to kill going into this?
Nah, it's done absolutely fuck all to me. Canal, in the very small interactions we've had, his grasp on to anything has literally clinged onto anything to try to get under my skin. He brought up my family, brought up my mum, brought up my dad. He's brought up everything really, and it's not really working. That's why he needs to be fucking burrow hiding in a wee fucking gimp.
All right. Now, also, I want to say this. I'm not going at you, but I am just playing the role as him right now. So going into this fight, Canal Alvarez has said that he's been trained by his father when he was growing up and whatnot. Do you think that you not having a father figure affected the way of your training, and do you think you're going to be on the same level as him when you step into that ring?
Well, I'm going to be miles ahead of him. I didn't have one, and his dad's a bitch, so that doesn't matter to me. I'm my own father.
I hear you, man. I hear you. And also, Nelson, you have also kind of said a few little words, about that have been kind of controversial. You have been getting into a lot of stuff, paying a lot of fines going into this fight. What do you have to say to people that feel offended by some of your comments and stuff that you say?
What has exactly offended them? What? What has offended
The
them?
well, the stuff that you said about spiders,
Oh, bro, I'll do
yeah.
that shit again. The fuck? I'll find another spider right now. Don't fucking test me. The fuck? Fucking crying because I nutted on a spider? Jesus Christ.
What? Can you repeat yourself there?
Nah, I don't think I repeat myself. I think I was very clear.
All right. Now, when you're speaking, here you are in front of Iker Ramirez. I don't know if he wants to come up on stage, but Iker Ribeiro is a huge backer of the Mexican race here too.
Yeah.
He's saying that he is also not really into both of you guys here, but he is still coming out to the fight to come and see you guys go at it for his race of the Mexican fighters. What's your thoughts on that? Iker, if you want, come up on stage, by the way.
He's coming out because of Mexico, but the guy in the main event isn't even Mexican. I'm sorry, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That makes no sense. Can Iker clarify what he means by that? Because that makes no fucking sense.
Let's see what the guy has to say. He said Nelson a scared little man on VC. All right, he has put that in chat. All right, well, Nelson, what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you to wrap this up for you yourself here. I want you to say
Yeah.
what's on your mind going into this fight. You will be seeing Canal Alvarez tomorrow for sure, face to
Are
face.
you sure about that? Are you
Yeah,
absolutely
I'm 100%.
positively certain that Canal's actually going to come to an event that I'm going to be at? Because I think we need to start looking at replacements, you know. I'm starting to get really concerned that this guy's just not going to show up.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you are getting a little concerned, but he is 100% coming tomorrow. So, what are your finalizing words for him? I'm gonna let you get this off.
He just better fucking show up, man. I'm tired of this fucking shit where he goes quiet for a few fucking months, comes back, talks shit for 5 minutes, and then fucks off again when someone talks back to him. He better fucking show up because I'm tired of this. You can hear my voice. I'm fucking tired, man. This shit annoys me. I'm trying to promote this shit. This is my fucking retirement fight. He ain't even fucking working with me. If it wasn't for anyone else promoting this event, nobody would know it was happening because he's a fucking useless piece of shit. He does not fucking promote anything. That pisses me off. Oh my god, I could talk about Canal forever, but I'll leave it at that. Because,
Let us hear it, man. Let us hear it. Whatever's on your chest, man. Let it out.
he's just so fucking annoying. Legit, he goes quiet, comes back, speaks for 5 minutes, goes again, and then calls everyone a pussy. He then arranges shit. Like a voice message thing earlier, a voice chat thing earlier, telling me come to that, I couldn't come to that. He calls me a pussy. I come in, he lowers his tone, and you noticed that. You noticed that he was stuttering. He lowered his tone. He didn't want to say anything when I was there. Didn't want to do that, and he fucks off. Doesn't speak to me. I go to his gym. He's not in his gym. He left his gym when I got there. He didn't want to see me in his gym. He doesn't want to see me right now. That's why he's not here. It pisses me off. He's a useless promoter. Why has he been given a main event? Part of me feels bad for fucking Rubio. I want to give Rubio the main event at this point. Because at least Rubio will fucking promote it well. I'm like this fucking useless cunt. Fucking Canal. I hate him. I fucking hate him, man. He's so fucking useless. Get rid of him. Get rid of him once I beat him. Get rid of him. He's fucking useless.
All right. Well, kind of does seem like he's got you upset here. Is he playing a mind game here with you? Are you allowing him to play this mind game? Flipping the switch on, flipping it off. Are you allowing him to play this?
There's no fucking mind games. All it is I'm a bit agitated when we get in there and knock him the fuck out. There's no mind games that is going to work here. There's nothing Canal can do. He beat me. He's not good. He got one decent win, and that win has not aged well. It's aged like fucking milk. It's a terrible win. And I mean, you can't even tell me who else he's beat. You can't even tell me. Fucking, where's Terrence? Where's Terrence right now? Where is he?
I mean, Terrence has made his decision to leave the server after
How
kind
many
of
wins did
just
he have?
losing everything. He went 0-3.
Oh, and three, like, fucking exactly. And his national win. Do we even know who he beat in nationals?
But before he went 0-3, he went against Canal Alvarez, of course. And when he went against Canal Alvarez, it could be said that he only went 0-3 because of the fight with Canal Alvarez. Canal Alvarez had the power to get him out of there really fast. Stuff like that could affect the fighter for a long time. So, going 0-3 after that, you may go on a 0-3 streak if you fight this guy. Are you worried about that at all?
I'm not worried about anything to do with this guy because I know he's scared of me. He doesn't want to look at me. He doesn't want to talk to me. He doesn't want to be in the same room as me. He doesn't even want to look at anything about me. He doesn't want to look at fucking posts about the fight. That's why he's not promoting it. Because it requires him to actually look at me, look at my name, and then he realises the time's running out. It's running out. Canal's only got this fucking O in his record for another fucking, 48 hours. Time's running out. It's running out. It's running out fast. Running out really fucking fast. He's struggling to cope with it.
And Nelson,
Mm.
I don't want to bring this up here, but another thing that Canal holds is a undefeated record, of course. You are 4-1 here in Road Magazine. Canal Alvarez is 4-0.
Right. So
That fight would kind of see you kind of jump up at the fact that South, had the dominant victory over you in your last fight. You
I wouldn't
curled
call that a dominant victory. It was like 6-3, and even then it was only 6-3 because they clipped me with the power. I got tired very quickly that round. That's all that was, and even then, South is way better than any of these cunts Canal's for, right? Canal wouldn't last 5 seconds with South. That's just a fact. So at the end of the day, Canal's only got this undefeated record for another few hours. That's it.
and you are a star fighter, and you are up there with many other pound for pound fighters. One of them being Grams Haney. What's your thoughts on Grams?
I like Grams, man. Like, his style's amazing. I like how technical he is, how timing based his style is. Like, I get some people might not like watching that. They'd rather just watch someone fucking brute force knock someone out. But I enjoy it. I enjoy his style amazingly. It's great for learning how to actually like time properly, how to actually like, box, and I like that. I like that about his style.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get this wrapped up here. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to John, who came out, by the way, and shout out to Manu White for co-promoting this fight with me here. Shout out to Hill for recording the video for this press conference here. We are sorry that the B-side fighters did not come out, but that is why they are kind of B-side fighters, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Idris Ribeiro, who came out too, and just everyone, thank you. Make sure you guys tune in November 30th, and also tune in tomorrow to see the face-to-face where Canal Alvarez will actually be there. I could guarantee you guys. So
Invest in a mannequin. Just put a fucking picture of Canal on a mannequin in case he doesn't show up. I still want to face off him.
yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, once again, you guys could look at the stream and announcements, like it up, show these guys some love that came out. It's a lot to just do that without their opponents being here. It shows a lot of charisma and whatnot. So with that being said, love you guys all, and see you guys next time.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10. It's glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes that glow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and we'll go for a walk is the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. It's the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that'll make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys in every store, but the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. Sure, it's Christmas once more.